He's a strong candidate, and he has connections to a lot of money, having worked on Wall Street.
Now at 6, will Ohio's governor have a home court advantage in tomorrow's presidential debate? Good evening, I'm Heather Herron.
And I'm Brett Thomas. The first primetime presidential debate is tomorrow night in Cleveland.
As we first told you yesterday at 6, Ohio Governor John Kasich barely made the cut. Tonight, News Channel 15's Alyssa Ivinson tells us how the experts don't think the debate being in his own state will give him much of an advantage.
Governor Kasich might have the shortest travel time to tomorrow's debate, but political leaders and analysts say he'll still have to prove himself on stage.
Ohio is a big showdown state.
There have not been any, or if so, very few presidential races that have been won by anyone who has not also won the state of Ohio.
Cleveland, the site for the GOP convention next summer and the first primetime presidential debate.
Hopefully that will bring also some of the interest of the Midwest into the questioning.
Ohio Governor John Kasich in the main debate. Political leaders and analysts say they aren't surprised.
He's a strong candidate, and he has connections to a lot of money.
Him announcing his candidacy later probably also helped his name recognition to boost him in recent polls. But will he have an edge with the debate in his home state?
In some ways you would think, that he can say, here, we're in Cleveland, and I did this for Cleveland. I did this in this state.
Any home court advantage will likely not last long, though, as each candidate works to hold their own on stage.
Certainly the candidates will need to be able to state what their vision of America's future is and not react to what maybe one other candidate may say to drag them in, if you will.
IPFW professor Mike Wolf says Kasich will likely stand out in a field of similar stances.
He's going to stand out in some ways naturally because he has positioned himself more moderately and less critical, for instance, of the opposing side, particularly of President Obama. He did take Medicaid expansion, and that's a big positioning that probably no one else on stage will likely agree with him on. He can say, and again, like no one else can say, I wrote the last federal budget that was balanced. No one else can say that.
I will be in Cleveland tomorrow leading up to the debate tomorrow night. Look for my live reports at 5 and 6. In Studio 15, Alyssa Ivinson, News Channel 15.